Welcome to the Love Laura podcast. Join us for all things fashion, fun, girls chats, and all the behind the scenes. This is what you will not see on socials. This is getting right behind the brand. Welcome back, girlies. Happy Wednesday. Again, like honestly. So today's episode, we're just going to catch up. Holly and I are on the sofa. I've been off for a few days over midterm and we've just had a busy few weeks. So we actually haven't had the girls chat. So I was like, do you know what? Let's just get into what we've been up to over midterm, what we've been loving online, what we've been seeing. Holly has some gossip. You're going to spill the tea on some Sephora drama. Didn't know about this drama, but she was like, let's get into this Sephora drama. I'm like, okay. And yeah, just bits that I've actually been buying and what we've been generally up to.
Yeah, I think so. Sephora drama, like, let's get into it, but also, LOL,
what is this
we
drama?
never comment on stuff like this. But basically, Sephora has opened in Belfast, and unless you were living under a rock, you'll have missed this.
What a
But it was
PR
everywhere.
stunt.
Like, this is exactly all it was.
Amazing.
A PR stunt. And I don't know if it's because we are coming from the business side of it that we're like, that is genius, because really, that is incredible. And I haven't really like deep delved into it much. I just seen
Is this TikTok drama you're going to tell me?
TikTok, Instagram. Basically, like, it seemed to be 98% of people that are on TikTok or Instagram seem to have been invited, but there is a small minority that weren't. And then the small minority that weren't are like coming out then to be like, I wasn't invited and here's what I think about it.
Oh,
I know, and I'm a wee bit on the fence because I'm like, that's not really what Instagram's about. Like, if you want to create content, it shouldn't be just to get invited places. But that's just my thinking, and I know lots of people are different, and some people really thrive on it, and some people got really hurt being like, is my content not good enough? Like, I thought I was creating content that would be suitable for it and all, and I'm like, oh no, girls, don't think like that. Like,
no. And
make
also
the content because you like it.
As a business owner, I will say as well, like, it's so hard to think of everybody.
Days.
And you see, sometimes when I'm actually at the event, I'm like, oh no, did we say to such and such? And
She does this all the time.
I will all
vouch.
the time, and I'm like, oh Jesus.
Yes,
we
and
forgot
it's
about that.
actually nearly better to have a smaller amount, because when there's such a big amount like that, you're definitely going to miss people because you think you're inviting everybody, but you're not actually aware of who is all being invited. So I'm like, don't panic, but it has really divided the internet, and I'm
the little
laughing.
community.
Honestly, it is crazy, but I'm like, that's just it's not what it's about. Like, for me, I'm like, girls, just stop. It's just an invite.
No. My friend Gráinne was in town and she said she was walking through Victoria Square the other day. I was like, oh my God, you go to Sephora? And she's like, Laura, did I frig? The queues are mental. And I was like, okay, yeah, you're right, girl, I get it.
Now, I am excited to get down to it, but I am like a Sephora fan. Like, I love it, but you can get it online. Do you know what I mean? A lot of this stuff you can get online. It used to be, it was only in America.
Think it was midterm. Like, if you were a teenager, like a girl teenager, and you had a mama, you would be torturing your mom and dad to bring you. So I think.
Oh, and I will still be
part of
straight. So next time I'm in Belfast, I will be straight through the doors.
No, I will
and I'll buy everything.
I will not spend any more money on fucking skincare, lads. Honestly.
Can I say this
That's
is
it.
Laura's famous sentence? I cannot spend any more money on things. I'm not doing any more shopping. It's almost like me when you tell yourself that.
Yes, why is that?
Oh, wait to hear what I bought last night. I can't
Almost
stop
since
buying.
we started thinking about this house, I'm buying shit online again that I do not need. I have this. If I have this thing, don't spend money. Everything that I want comes up on my Instagram feed, and I'm like,
Always
Laura,
the way.
stop it right now. Stop.
No, and I don't do it for like, I always feel like 2 weeks in the month where I just go clean mental, and then I'm like, you did not need to buy all that. But I did. But anyway, I got a really cool jacket. It just arrived last night. I was just telling Laura before this started. It's beautiful. You'll see it at some stage. It's polka dots. I'm big into my polka dots.
I feel like though they have struggled our idea though.
Literally.
Polka dots. I was like, love the jacket, but yeah. No.
I know.
Well,
I do love it. I'll show you at some stage. But Charlene and I actually have an exciting weekend as well, because we are going down to the Kildare event in the Merchant, kind of to scoop it out and see what the crack is, because a little recce ahead of our event. But it's Kildare Village. Melissa Rydell's hosting, and we're just going to go and see what the crack is pretty much with it. And then Sunday, speaking of events, there's a Be Perfect are launching something new within their Skin Fusion range. Oh, but it actually sounds so lovely that I was like, I'm going to go to that.
where's it in?
Juko, Juko cafe in Belfast, and it's like
lovely.
latte art and something else, and I was like, oh, I'm still going to go to that. I'm not there yet, but I said I was going to go, and I am
Happy
excited.
days.
So I was
Well,
like, I'll
that's a
give that a
good
go.
weekend.
It is, yeah, and last weekend was so busy. Life's busy, but YOLO. Anyway.
Happy days, yeah. Well, our event, I'm kind of panicking about now, because I'm like, there's almost 400 people coming to the Merchant, and logistically, how am I going to move these people around this building?
I know.
Never mind anything else with the pop-up shop, with the pop-up shops, also not just our pop-up shop, but we've other people coming as well,
so
other brands
do that, because we went down last Monday to the merchant and chatted through with the girl organising the merchant her end, because we were kind of scooping it out just to see, and the ideas that we went down with actually were totally different by the time we came away.
Lynn was amazing in the merchant. She was so good, and I was so glad, because honestly I was really having nightmares about how we were going to manage that all. But I think we'll do it now.
We will do it, yeah. We're going to have 4, possibly 5 other business pop-ups on the day,
which
as well.
Thought we couldn't do, but we think able to do.
And then we have our own pop-up shop, which will be, can I say that?
Upstairs
in a different floor, yes. So it's like all of those people leaving the show is going to be like...
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of people are still emailing about tickets. I'm so sorry, but we cannot squeeze one more person. I genuinely am having nightmares about thinking, have we oversold this? So
I don't think we've oversold it, but I think it's a case of... I've even heard Peter be like, Laura, can you get me a couple of tickets? And we're like, yeah, no bother, yeah.
No, but I actually now can't. That is it. So yeah, no, I am excited for it, but also now it's all consuming, if you know what I mean. Cause
I know, and I think like we kind of... December was a bit of a blur, and the start of January, because we knew we had China in our heads, got China done, and now for me I'm like, I can't really see past until we get this event in the merchant done.
Me too. And Jared was like at the weekend, like over midterm, he's like, why don't we just go away for one night, just you and I? And I was like, Jared, I actually can't mentally face that until after,
and then you can enjoy it.
He's like, I know, but there's like 3 or 4 weekends in between. And I was like, no, but I will not sell.
I know, even I think it's because we are doing the 2 shows, which will be incredible, but there's so much goes into one show that I'm like, and even a couple of the girls that haven't been to our shows before, some of the staff are going and they're so excited, and I'm like, guys, I am not being a Debbie Downer. This things are incredible.
An day to work.
But like the energy and your adrenaline and all's going, and then by the end of the show you're like, oh, but we're going to have to pick it all up and go again, tidy up, refresh, hair, makeup, boom, let's go, and we'll do it, and it'll be amazing. But you want to keep that energy going for both shows as well. That it's like, ugh. Oh my God. But it's so exciting.
Yeah, so exciting. It is. So I was off for a few days last week. Well, I was in and out because I tell a lie, because the samples came in that we had designed in China. So the box arrived in. So then ended up bringing the boys in, which was honestly chaos. Like, lesson number 1, don't bring your kids to the office. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to have to do it this Friday again. And I was like, get that TV loaded up on Friday afternoon.
I was like, after interviews. And then I was like, Laura, I am just going to let you know now that I'm the worst babysitter in the world. They'd been in the warehouse for, I'm not joking, 5 minutes. But they're into kickboxing and all. And then they took into thinking I wanted to do kickboxing with them, and they can hit harder than me.
You made the vital mistake of playing and like...
I know, but they're that cute, you couldn't not, and they were just loving life. So then I was like, right, boys... Straight at the desk, I put my laptop on.
One minute the noise levels were through the roof. All I could hear was roaring from the 3 of these ones, not just the boys, through the warehouse. And then I was like silenced to saying that I was like, either one of them has died down there or what's going on. But no, looked over. They were sitting at a laptop, literally loving life. I don't know, was it YouTube? I hope not.
Yeah. YouTube on.
Great, unboxing, lovely. Feel that. Yeah, great.
Charlie knew exactly what he wanted to. No, that one.
Get. And then crisps, and then drinks, everything. I was like,
Laura just looked at me and I was like, quiet life. She was like, they've been in here 5 minutes. I was like, and look, they're happy.
So I might need that quiet life this Friday, because I have to come in Friday afternoon for 2 interviews. I said to them last night, I was like, boys, we have a busy day on Friday afternoon. Yours are getting picked up at school and we're going to work. We have work to do.
So I'm going to make sure that I have my work read up so that I can play with them then Friday afternoon. Play with them.
Yeah.
I'll bring the iPad
so we
in.
went to the cinema. We went to see Zootropolis too. So good.
Tell the story.
So we were in here, got tied up in the samples, and then Mum was with me and she was like, are you going to the cinema? Are you not? You're so late. I was like, oh no, it's not to have to. Kathy was like, no, I looked it up earlier. It's 2:15. I was like, oh shit, okay. So went to the Omniplex in Banbridge. I think I've been once before. And we got there, and you said to me, in fairness, you were like, oh, don't be worrying about buying tickets online. It'll be fine.
Literally.
So we got the last 3 tickets for the show at the last minute. Mum couldn't go. Mum was like, I'll walk around the shops. I'm happy. She went and did shopping. So then, do you know where our seats were? Right at the front of the cinema. So I was like this the whole time. And also
can tell I don't have kids, because I was like, well, never. When has the cinema ever been fully booked?
So we got the front row, right? So if you imagine the front row, there's 2 seats, and then there's disabled access. So obviously if you're in a wheelchair, you can come and sit in there. and then another sheet. So I was here and the two boys were over here. So they had never been to the cinema before, and they're not normally, like, they're fine. The two boys, one sat in one neat and one sat in the other, in the very front row of the cinema, and we were all like this. But they loved it, so it was a win.
But what did you actually tell the girl in the coffee shop that you were going to see? Honestly, if this does not sum Laura up, I do not know what does. It was Dave asked you in the kitchen what you're going to go and see.
Dave goes to me, what are you going to see in this? And what do you bring them to? And I go, Zoolander, or some Disney movie, Zoolander 2. I haven't saw the first one.
Bust out laughing.
And I was like, what are you laughing at? And they were like, Zoolander. But it was Zootropolis.
She told the girl in the coffee shop.
And that's what I wondered. Because Erin and Vera and Ernie's, she was like, what are you going to see? And I go, Zoolander. It's true. I think I haven't saw the first one, but it's Zoolander. And she was like, oh. And then I knew then when I was like, when Dave was like, really? And I was like, oh my God, that's why Erin looked at me as if I had 6 heads.
Like only Laura. Honestly, it made me wet myself. Here, I actually watched on Sunday. If this does not sum up adult life, I don't know what does, but I had so much ironing today. And I was like, oh. So I put on...
Bring back that ironing lady.
I know. Gillian, please come back. Although... Another story. Basically, I was like, I'll put on Netflix, which I never do. And I watched a thing called The Feud.
The Feud.
There's only 8 episodes and they were short. Because then I done my ironing and then I got into putting my ironing away, which led to a wardrobe clear out, 6 bags for charity, the works. But I had it on in the background. It was so good. It was just a wee easy one. But then I was texting Mum that night and I was like, oh, I'm going to bed with such a sore head. I had such a sore head on Sunday night, but I didn't leave the house all day, and I literally was just getting stuck into everything. And then Mum was like, fine, I'll help you out with your ironing. I was like, great. I knew if I moaned about it enough it would happen, so it's actually worked out well for me. But I had a really good, busy, productive weekend in the house for that reason. And then, because I'm hoping that we're getting some work starting in March.
Exciting.
Yes, hopefully so. Excited, nervous, all the above.
Have you got loads? Oh, probably do have loads of ideas. Right? Have you?
No, I have a Pinterest board for your house, never mind my own.
So tell us all. Give us, like, what are you thinking?
Well, it's Northern Homes that have done the wardrobes behind us, and
who are incredible,
like,
by the way.
Incredible. And then I was thinking of doing like some wardrobe space in my wee dressing room, but honestly, that's just like a wee room that if we have kids, we'll probably turn into a playroom or something. I was like, there is zero point in doing anything with this. But my living room's kind of doing my head in. We've been in the house 7 years and we're just ready for a change. So I think I'm going to do like the units at either side. Our chimney breast comes out.
Perfect.
So I was thinking of doing either side. Yes. Like it's not a big house. It's not a big living room. Well, we got it painted, so I'll have to get it sanded down again, which is fine. We got it's navy and grey. It turns me now the living room, but at the time I thought it was great. But I just want to strip it all back to real neutrals and lovely.
What colour's your sofa?
Getting new sofas.
Getting new sofas?
We're getting new sofas too.
Where are you going to go for those?
I actually had looked in Banbridge. There was a sofa place where Houseproud or something used to be. Called in on Saturday. Mum and did some lovely ones. J Little also has great ones. And then there's just the kind of DFS.
J Little,
so
oh my God.
Around them all.
Your stories the other day, did you see all their stuff?
Can you, Dale? I tell
the blue and whites.
Like you.
But I'm like, my new kitchen, am I going to go blue and white? I don't know.
This is what I was going to ask you.
I know. I love all the classic blue and white, but I don't think I'll paint my kitchen blue this time. I've done with the blue.
Are you going to keep it lighter or what are you thinking? Or?
I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll keep it lighter, but maybe not all cream. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I need to like really think about that. But I think I'll keep all my blue and white. Yeah. I love blue and white. Love it.
Yeah, and
like as my accessories and stuff, do you know?
Yes, but also you can really, I was going to say you can really wear it, but what I mean is it's just so lovely. Everything you have, like even at Primark had something out.
I just build it up all the time.
You'd be like, go get all that, and it was beautiful. Yeah. But I am like kind of loving the mismatched in the kitchen at the minute, but that's not going to last forever. It'll date a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So I'm like, don't do
that.
I
love a striped sofa. Would you think? See, I think I'm gonna maybe go a striped chair. I love stripes. I love them. But
and funny, Mum and Dad, I had said this to you before, but they had leather recliners. And Dad loves to get stuff done up in the house too, but he was like, these cost me a fortune when we got this house. I am not getting rid of them. And we were like, cream leather, rotten. So they did get them covered. And I still to this day don't fully believe it's the same sofa because it is that incredible. So they're now going to get the living room ones done. So Mum was showing me the other day when I was up and she's going for a lovely stripe in hers, I think, for the armchair. Beautiful. And then the sofas will be different. Because I did think about getting ours recovered, but I would love to have 2 armchairs and a sofa as opposed to a 2-seater and a 3-seater. Yeah, I just love the idea of 2 armchairs.
2 armchairs and lamps and stuff. Yeah, I love that.
See him.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Right, so doing the event on the 14th, and I think they're going to start on the 16th. I was like, yeah, no problem.
No problem.
Yeah. But they're coming, I know it'll be great. So they're coming round.
Jeez, you could read out in an hour, like, if you need to. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Let them come.
Oh, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. So we did say that 2026 would be the year where we do a lot more in the house. And now I'm like, oh, our savings actually have to come out again. Now we need to do that. And it was crazy, isn't it?
On the last podcast, I was like, no, cancel that holiday to Spain. But now since that, I've rebooked to go to Lanzarote at Easter. And I was like, oh, shit, the bed, this saving for holidays is not going good. The house is not going good.
But actually, the difference in Laura, so I knew, she's like, no, I'm not going on holiday. And then she came in with a wee spring in her step. She got a holiday booked. And I'm like, you just need that wee sunshine hit, so go for it.
Don't die. I sent you an Instagram thing, her and Holly, or Kathy this morning.
God,
I'm a Leo, so I am a Leo. And it was like, I was born to be in turquoise waters and swim and live in a villa. And I was like, that is me. That's me. Summed up.
And here, Chinese New Year is the year of the horse, right?
Talk to me.
I am saying this like I am now a Chinese citizen. I'm not. But Carrie Shanks last night, you are to blame for
I saw this.
Did you see why is my hair scraped back? I was like, well, I'm not washing my hair now. Apparently you don't wash your hair on the first day of it because you
don't brush your floor either. Well, if I didn't brush my floor, honestly, does anybody else's house the same? But I do wonder, am I rearing dogs in the house?
No, funny you say that, because last night I had it in my flipping YouTube video. It took all night and I didn't get the hoovering done, so I was like, I'll do it tonight. And then I read Carrie Shank's thing, which is you don't wash your hair, you don't brush your floors, you don't do something else. And I was like, oh, I can't do any of that now because then I'm going to have shit 2026. No. That is the kind of stuff that lives in my head though.
No,
and the first thing that went wrong, I'd be like, that's because I done that.
No. My cleaner comes tomorrow, so I ain't not cleaning that floor because she's definitely
pre-cleaning for the cleaner. I love this.
Well, geez, I have to brush the floors and hoover them. I can't do
how'd you get on with your back last night?
Amazing, honestly. So over midterm, obviously home with the boys, my back was niggling at me, honestly. And then on Friday afternoon, the sun finally came out and they were like, can we get the cars out of the garage? Yep, but the big garage door doesn't work, so they're heavy. Like they got like these wee electric cars for Christmas. They love them, but they're heavy, so you have to kind of haul them out through a smaller door. So I knew the minute. I was like,
ouchie mama.
So it wasn't that bad, but also by yesterday and work by Monday, I was like, I literally cannot walk. I couldn't even put my socks on.
Yeah, you were bad yesterday afternoon.
So I was actually thinking last night, I was like, I don't know if Sarah Louise is even going to be able to sort this out. But unreal. Yeah. God help her, it was right down into my hip and areas that nobody should be having to rub. But unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you would have been a lot sore today, maybe.
I was honestly, I don't care about being sore. I'm just so relieved that I can actually
move
my whole leg. It was right down into my leg and everything. But anyway, no, all good. But Sarah Louise, if you don't I tagged her on Instagram, but she's a wee cabin based in Hilltown. She also does acupuncture, which she's loving.
Oh, no way.
And she does the lymphatic drainage as well. But she's magic hands. I don't know how she does it, but
be keen for the acupuncture actually.
Yep.
That would be good.
And also, just when I'm shouting out local businesses, the dress house, I ordered some gorgeous pieces.
Yes.
You're just after admiring them.
Literally as soon as Laura sat down. This is the thing with us. If any of us get something new, we're like, oh,
now we're all on it.
Tell us about that.
So I always admire your ones from H&M, you know, the mixed metal, and I can never get them.
Which, by the way, that was a standard H&M. You know, when you're in and you're walking to the till and you see something sitting, £4, I'll take you.
This is why you go shopping and I don't. So then I was like looking online forever, and then I was like, oh, do you know what, before China I was like, I'll probably pick up nice jewellery in China. We didn't do anything, hardly. So we didn't even see, well, maybe Singapore, but there was very little. So then I came back and I was like, those mixed metal earrings and bangle are living rent free in my head, Charlene, at the dress house, so I'm gonna have to buy those. So got them, and then she also sent some goodies for me, and I was like, look at this pearl ring.
Obsessed
So
in your bangle.
Definitely look at the dress house, her jewellery is unreal. You know the way sometimes you don't take time to scroll.
Yes,
I see stuff on Instagram, but I probably didn't ever take time to go into her site and scroll. And just her eye, she's really good eye, like gorgeous stuff.
Unreal, really unreal. New York Fashion Week.
Right.
Have you been following any of it?
Not really, honestly, not really.
So there's a girl that
house stuff is all that comes up on my Instagram feed. I need to change this algorithm.
No, this girl, this is what I'm going to tell you. You're going to absolutely love her. So I've told you about her before. This is Danielle. Cannot pronounce her second name, but
it's not the girl that lost not the American girl you talk about, lost her husband or her child or something.
No, I definitely have a happier story. No.
Okay, good. You and Sinead Doyle always talk about her TikTok girl.
Oh no, it's Emily
Kaiser. Yeah.
No, this is Danielle, and her family owns Marky's Caviar.
Oh,
And
fancy.
then remember I sent her and her husband have started a coffee shop called Papa, and they brought out a matcha brand.
Oh, yes.
Yes, she is incredible. But they've just moved house into their dream house.
Oh,
They
stop.
were living in Miami, like in an apartment, which was also cool. But now they've moved in. Now it's still early days and they're doing stuff up. But oh my God, it's beautiful. And it's very like her house seems to be. She does TikTok and Instagram, but she's getting big on YouTube.
Right.
So I love watching her YouTubes. But her wardrobes that she's gone for is like black and then all glass.
Right, okay, yeah.
Not very you, I don't think you'd be black. But the stuff, like it's just the layout, and she has a lot of that, like I call it like a dirty marble effect in the bathroom and all, which looks beautiful.
Lovely.
Lots of like arches. Oh my God, I'm obsessed.
Molly-Mae, have you been following her house? Oh my.
Molly is pregnant. Did we talk about this?
No, amazing.
I guessed it. I knew her boobs were getting bigger.
Did you?
I was like, oh, she looks really good. And she looked really, really good. Then I was like, her boobs have got massive. Boom, pregnant.
Okay, I'm delighted. She always
Same.
wanted it, like, do
I
you know
know.
what I mean?
But yes, her house looks lovely.
Unreal. Like my kind of vibe, even though not practical. I don't want a house that feels like a hotel. That does look like a hotel and feel like a hotel to me, but I'm like, okay, we'll do one night in it.
What? Why would you not though? Like, would you not make your bathroom in your bedroom, or where the boys are not going to be?
Yeah. But also, like, I love looking at all those fancy interiors, but also I'm like, I want my new house to be real. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
needs to feel like, and I want it to be a bit quirky, and I want a bit of colour in it. I don't want it to feel like it's this blank canvas. Like, so Molly-Mae to me just feels like I love the idea of it, and but that's not real life. That aesthetic just doesn't happen, I don't think.
Fair. No, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
I had said to you before, but there was, or I can never say this word, Architectural Digest.
Mm-hmm.
They do a YouTube video as well, and it's like 15 minutes in somebody's home. I sent you Kendall Jenner's. She's done it a few times because that girl got a few homes. But there was this one, and it's like a mountain house or something. I just dream of it. And her kitchen. Remember I sent it to you?
Yes.
And it was like, she has like a raspberry oven. Like a deep raspberry oven. Then she has a bit of the, but it's like all mixed matched, but so beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
I dream of it in the bathroom and all. Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
All
Do you think you'll inject colour in somewhere in your house?
Yes, I think with my bathroom, I just have one kind of guest bathroom. It's only a toilet, really. I'm not doing shower, nothing, because it's a lot of cleaning, and if you have boys in the house like me, they can't even flush the loo. So I was like, no, just a sink and a toilet for anybody that comes. Every other bathroom can be closed off to the world. So I'm going to maybe do like mad wallpaper, make it really dark and moody or something. I would love to do something mental in there because who cares? You know, it's a bathroom like. So apart from that, but everything else will not be so mental. Know me.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I love this. It'll be fun. It'll be really fun.
Really excited.
And then when are you next in Unique?
That is literally one thing I was just about to say to you there now. My skin needs it. Do you know when I feel dead, dull, rotten, ugly? I'm having one of them times. I want to buy everything online. I want to rub myself out and start again.
Are you having the fuglies?
Yeah, I'm having the fucking uglies. Rotten. So I'm going to Eileen on Tuesday, and then I'll be a new woman, because I got my eyebrows done last week and I thought, right, that's what I needed. No, didn't work. And got my nails done. Still didn't work.
She needs a holiday, lads.
I need a holiday. I feel
be like a new
rotten.
woman.
I feel rotten.
I'm meant to be in on Thursday
shake the
for my
tightness.
peel, my perfect peel.
This Thursday?
Yes, but it's not going to work out now.
But you have to go to all them
Exactly. These things come up last minute, which is the only thing, and I'm like, God damn. So I'm going to have to message her again, and she's probably going to strike me off at this stage.
Oh, what
I'm really excited for it.
Appointment?
I'm in with Rachel, though. I'm not in with Aileen. But maybe you can still take it. But it was Thursday at 4, I think.
No, I can't.
I must take a look and say I need a message her straight after this podcast.
So I'm not into
Aileen.
Tuesday, and I'm like, please help me.
I know. I am also at the stage where I'm like, ooh, I need to get in.
I think your skin has massively improved even in the
It
last few
has.
weeks.
It's good. Now, I feel like every time I come on this podcast, I have a new ailment. I don't. But I broke out under. See all under here?
Can't notice it.
You can't notice it, so I'm not super bothered by it. But I was like, that is so random. So, do I go to the doctor? No, I go to ChatGPT, because I was like, why am I breaking out under my chin and around my neck? Like, even around the back of my neck was weird.
That's good. I'll chat GBT tell you.
Well, I know it probably could be a load of SH1T, but they were asking had I taken any new supplements. And sure, I'm on my 3rd week of my new vitamins. So they said the biotin can be linked to it, and that's what I started for my skin, hair and nails.
Really?
Swear to God.
Actually, really?
I promised you a screenshot because I knew you wouldn't believe me. Swear.
No way. Oh my God, can we talk about leaky gut? Please.
Leaky gut gate.
Leaky
Leaky
gut
gut gate.
Does everybody else know what leaky gut is? Right, Holly clearly did not.
No, it's so funny. So we had recorded the podcast and then we went for lunch and Ashley was like, well, how did they go? And I was like, yeah, really good. And right on cue my tummy, I was like, oh. I was like, here, where do you hear this for a laugh? I must have said Laura, but you were away on or something. And I was like,
this is the story of our life.
I was like, Ashley, where do you hear what Laura just said on the podcast for everybody to hear? And I go, she talked about me having a leaky gut. Well, if you know Ashley, she's Giggler McGee, so she was gone. She's like, oh, it sounds like you have the toilet issues. And I was like, I know, everyone's going to give a dose of their runs every time now. I didn't know what a leaky gut was. Then we were doing the live and this come up. But thankfully, Charlene Flanagan come on and Laura then at the same time to be like, that is not a leaky gut. Just so you know, I don't have toilet issues.
Leaky gut is not running to the toilet.
Like, can you see where I got it from though?
Even like on the last episode of the podcast, you didn't even correct me. You were like,
oh no, that. Please listen back, because Laura said leaky gut, and in my head I was like, I don't know the shits.
Well, that was me. I tuned into the live on Thursday night. There was actual tears. I was like, oh, this fucking agent is on the live talking about leaky gut. So I was trying to type as quickly and go, that is not what this means. And I was trying to send you, you what leaky gut was in the meantime, being like, please read this. And then Charlene Flanagan from Ella and Joe, thankfully she has sense. So she was writing flat out, being like, God, it was Holly, so I don't think leaky gut is actually what you think it is. Leaky gut is when like the lining of your gut. Yeah.
Now I know.
Now you know.
So I don't have a doctor's diagnosis, I have a Laura diagnosis.
Which is probably bullshit, but it was the fact that she didn't know.
Oh my God, it was so wild. It was so wild. And then actually, like,
that live was mental, because then tell us.
So then I done that, my lookalike Calvin, I'll have to show you this after, but I was doing the throwback.
Calvin, you didn't start this into the podcast for people.
Oh, to the old walk-in wardrobe days. When we had the bank building, all it was a scene for our presentation. So then I was showing the guys that basically the only thing walk-in wardrobe was achieved for everybody in here is that we've all aged 20 years from 2020 till now, right? Because even Dave was like, I looked so young. And I'm like, so did everybody. So then Dave seen a picture of me with short hair being like, Holly, this is who you look like. And it was Claire Balding. And in fairness,
can you see it, Calvin?
Because I heard that. Just clocked it. I'll show you the old hair that will never be going back.
Get that hair out.
No, honest to God, like I had the Rihanna haircut. It was Rihanna red for a while too, but it was short. And Ashley used to always be like, stop cutting your hair, you know, when your sister's honest. And I was like, my hair is so cool, I'm keeping it short. And she's like, honestly, you look butch and it's not cool, you need to stop doing it. But I didn't listen and I done it. Now in hindsight I wish I listened. But I was showing this picture, then I showed it in the live. Everyone was wetting themselves laughing. And then this woman, Angela, she got me a cracker by being like, what's wrong with Claire Balding? That's my auntie. And then there was nobody here with me. I had no Ruth or anybody. And I was like, and you just see me in the live getting redder. My eyes and all go bloodshot. I was like, I'm going to cry on a live. I'm going to cry on a live. But she was just ripping the piss. She got me a cracker.
You handled it very well because you were on your own. And I was at home in bed being like, oh, she is going to be full on panicking.
Dead. I was getting sweaty and all. I was like, oh my God, no. Claire Balding's really lovely. I'm sure she's a lovely woman and all. I did not know what to say, but it was absolutely hilarious. The lives are getting funnier.
What did you and Russell do for Valentine's? Did you do anything?
So Russell, fair play to him, he got me a bottle of red wine, my fave. And I also got him a bottle of red wine, which was very good. And then we went out on Friday night with a wee pizza date. And then
yes, it looked so amazing. Where is this place?
It's just the setup at a football club over in Portadown. And we had been before and then totally in the notion to go again. So it's like stone baked pizzas, but it's just this guy, he's 2 pizza ovens going, he does these chunky mozzarella sticks. Then
chips and all.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Parmesan fries. He has like, it's covered over like tent style, but so lovely. And you know, one of them places you'd probably drive past and not think about. Incredible. So we done that Friday night, and then Saturday night we just done Picky Bits because it was perfect. But you know where Mum and I went on Saturday? A place called Langtree Lane.
Yes, I've heard of it. I've seen it on Instagram. Looks amazing.
Oh God, it was so nice. Now I'd say probably in the summertime when it's lovely and warm and you can get into the garden centre, but they have a wee shop and oh my God, the stuff in it, Laura.
Really?
Like
homeware?
Yes. Like beautiful vases, teapots, but like quirky prints, but also beautiful prints, the lovely blue and white stripes and all, and the florals. Oh my God, incredible. So we done that, but Mum was clean dosed actually this week, so we didn't hang about too long because she just wasn't feeling great. And then, but it was perfect. Back home, then we done the Marksy shop, home that night, and then Sunday was a day in the house getting fully reset for the week ahead.
Yeah, we just had a chilled one. We went to Valentine on Friday night with Mum and Dad and the boys. And I text Holly and I was like, please send me something home lovely to wear. I fancy getting dressed up.
I even went to the effort of making a wee collection on Shopify for her look.
And then the back issue happened on Friday in the middle of the afternoon. I was like, oh my God, my back. And I was in my hoodie and leggings. And I was like, do you think I could just go to Valentine in my hoodie and leggings? Jared came home and I was like, do you think I could just go to Valentine like this? Really? Who cares? The boys were in their soccer gear. And he was like, yeah, it's 4:30. Come on, frig it.
I know, you're probably in.
Right answer. We had the best evening. I did not get dressed up. I scraped my hair back. I was like a gypsy. But we had the loveliest dinner and we were home and all. We called in with Jared's sister on the way home. We had a great wee night. And then Saturday we had a great day. Packed a picnic and went to Kilbrony. So that's my idea of heaven
Bliss
on earth. And the boys did a big walk, had a picnic, went to the park and home. And we got Thai noodle.
Oh my God, I'm doing that this weekend.
Oh, you need to.
Yep.
So good. Real. So our house is, I do not eat Chinese. I don't, like, that's wrong. I just don't love it. I've never found a Chinese that I've loved. And in years I haven't tried, actually. Not a big Indian lover. And pizza's like, yes, but have to be in the notion. Do you know what I mean? So we can never agree on a takeaway ever that we all agree on. So I'm always like, I'll just end up, I'll make something, Jared, honestly, it's easier. So then you put me in the notion for Thai noodle. Oh, girls, honestly, if you have not tried this, I know I'm raving about it all week, but it was so flipping good. So clean, so tasty, and not greasy, not, Chinese. Yeah. That's why I don't eat it, because it's
and it's always deep fried and all.
Oh, it's absolutely disgusting. Well, that's wrong. I'm generalising, but not for me. So it was so flipping good.
Tell us what you went for.
We went for the pad thai, the tom yum. Mm-hmm. The tom yum was amazing.
What meat did you get in it?
Prawn. Mm-hmm. Of course you did. And then Jared went for the curry and the rice. The rice. Oh, I'm dreaming about the rice and I'm not a rice lover.
I can't wait to go this weekend.
The curry was so good. So I got on the phone, of course, and I was like, what curry do you recommend? Because I'm not a big curry lover. But the girl, in fairness, was so helpful. But also, when you're like, I don't know what Jared likes. So then I was like, just go for the Chinese style curry. Just in case.
Yeah.
So, but oh my God.
Their red Thai and their green Thai now is incredible as well.
I would have probably went for the red Thai, but see the Chinese curry.
Yeah.
Like, I was loving it.
And you can get it in a noodle box as well, so you can get it in with noodles and all. Oh my God, I cannot wait for this weekend to do it.
I'm going to make you hungry listening to this. You're going to be wanting to go to this place.
Incredible. Incredible. So and also we're missing, we had our launch of our leisure sets on Sunday.
Yes.
Which was incredible.
Honestly, there is that much in this place.
I know.
Incredible. Then we had on Sunday morning. I was up early on Sunday morning. I actually had stuck up stories and had looked at the product page for the leisure set launch and I was like, oh, they look like, imagery looks really strong, beautiful. I was so happy. And then was out from a walk and I was on the phone to Mum and I was like, oh, Holly's ringing me. And I was like, hello, Holly, good morning, happy Sunday at this lovely hour of the morning. And she was like, have you been on Instagram? I've been getting messages. The page has been getting messages. And have you checked your messages? And I was like, no, actually, not since about 7:30. And she was like, I think there's a problem. People can't find these potato trousers. I was like, oh, Jesus. So last week, we had just literally sat at a meeting on Monday or Tuesday and said, right, I think we need to really concentrate on petite because I think it's pretty difficult for people to realise if you're on site that we actually have so many styles now in petite. So let's make it really easy. So we went on loads of different websites just that we love to see how we wanted to do it better, really. So we had agreed that you would just pick your size and then you couldn't go any further until you actually picked regular or petite, and it was going to be like so simple. I just wanted it seamless, like a big push on petite. So everything was agreed on Thursday and I had a call and it was all fine, like it literally was all done. And then I went onto the product and I was like, on Sunday morning out for my walk, and I was like, I can't even find petite. What the hell? And then this poor girl, Aisling is now her name. I've since found out. She was coming. She just stopped on the road. She saw me at walk. She was like, you're the reason I'm broke or whatever. And we're chatting. And I was like, she was like, are you working? I was like, can you find petite on this? Am I being silly? And she was like, no. I was like,
It was
things. Poor Aisling on my walk. Thank you. But I was like, So then
it was
got it sorted. Everybody
that, and then there was people that were trying to buy a 14 and it was diverting back to a 6. And I was like, huh? But that is honestly just what happens. Like, the launches don't just happen. They need to be like, and even when they're triple checked, sometimes there can be glitches that it just works with. So there's always something.
Just walking wardrobe. And do you know what? On Sunday morning I was walking I was like, that's what I get for taking 3 days out of the office. That's what my punishment for 3 days off.
And do you know what? We got it fixed. Like, it was totally fine, but it was just
one of those things.
Yeah, and people always say, like, you know, are you off at the weekends or what days do you work? And I'm like, you never truly switch off, because there's something like that is always going to happen. So if Laura is saying I was off for midterm, you definitely weren't, because you're on the phone.
The petites were telling out. I was like, you girls need some, like, you are better than AI, because you were finding them and I couldn't. So I was like, we have detectives for customers. Honestly, how you find the stock, I do not know.
Need to get used to do like a mystery shop on the website. So
definitely. So fair play. But also, let's be positive about these leisure sets, to the fact that this is what really, really I love about them. I washed the full blue set. I did not iron it. I just hung it up to dry.
I like that. The girls in the shop as well, I was like, this is a dream for them, because the girls get everything down to the shop, slip bag, and then they just steam it. And I'm like, take that straight out of the slip bag. It's perfect.
It's unreal.
Like, so good. And I had taken a red set at home at the start to wash, just to make sure there was no colour run, but I done it with a colour catcher, which I always do. I never do a wash without them. So then I was like, and after chatting on Saturday, we had put a wee card in with everybody's orders going out, because so many people have asked about the colours running into the collar. Now, we've got them all tested and they haven't, but I think with anything like that, there can sometimes be a wee fear that it might happen. So we recommend either washing on its own or putting a colour catcher in. So on Saturday, I took another red set home and I had been wearing it, so I just washed it without a colour catcher and it came up like brand new.
Yeah,
it was perfect.
Yeah. I did use a colour catcher, funny, with the blue.
Yeah,
but it was in with other bits and it was 110%. I'm like, you love this.
Here, the blue so far to date
has been the winner.
Yeah. Might be changed by the time this podcast comes out, but
I was going to wear the brown on Sunday, and then I couldn't be arsed, never even left the house. I did so a hue on Sunday as well. I read out my wardrobe, and honestly, this is what I wanted to say to you. I have an idea, but I ran past Kathy on the phone this morning. I was thinking we should do like a pulled vintage, do you know, of pieces that we order for sampling. So like between the three of us, more in the team, we're always sending each other stuff. Do you love this jacket? What about the shape of this? If we change this, this, and this. Do you know, for inspo? And honestly, that sampling, it's just, there's reels and reels of clothes up there that
it is wild,
are beautiful. But
that, or I am going to come to the warehouse some Saturday and do a car boot sale from the side door here.
How could we manage this? Because I'm telling you, there is so many beautiful pieces, and it's a sin, a complete sin, because a lot of the Love Laura stock I wear like 3-4 times and then I have to move on because I want to show you the pieces.
And funny, I actually as well on Sunday when I was doing mine, there's a lot of our Love Laura stuff as well that I've worn so many times that I'm like, I'm not going to wear it again. But I won't be putting it in vintage because I'm just like, I don't want to put that in vintage.
Me too.
That's too bad.
But I give it to charity and that's fine also.
Same, but it's nearly...
I don't mean that. But like, I'm like, there's so many, I know so many of you would love that if we, I don't know, sold it at, I don't know, 20, 30 pound or whatever. Yeah. Like, it would just be so good. And we could even give the money to Daisy Lodge. I'm not saying it's not a money maker for us, but in your mind, you're like, this really is so awful. Like,
I know.
You feel... Don't you? You have this sense of like guilt because you're like...
And if I could keep every single Love Laura piece, because for me as well and us, it's like, well, I don't know about you, but I'm like, we were part of making that happen. Like, that was us.
We're going to be Chanel, like in 100
so
years.
So I want it in the archives. And you know, like Kim Kardashian,
archives.
She keeps hers all and like she stores it away and she sells a lot of it, but she keeps a lot of it. And I'm like, I want to be that person. I just don't have the space for it. And I do think it could lead to divorce because it takes up. And I love everything hanging. Like, what is wrong with me?
I know.
I just don't have room for it. I really don't.
Even my scarves. Where do you store scarves? Those silk neck scarves. They're a nightmare.
It's me.
What do you have?
I have a lovely
gadget.
No, I don't have a gadget. I just have a lovely wee, like, you know, like what our belts are kept in over there.
Yeah.
Just like a smaller one of them, and then I roll them so then you can see rather than hook.
Of course, she does roll them.
Mm-hmm. And my leggings, actually, I put that on YouTube too. I have another one of them, and my leggings were all like folded flat in, and then it's so hard to look at. So I put my t-shirts at the bottom, the ones that I'm never really going to wear much, but I want to keep. And then I have the leggings rolled over twice, so then all the colours are there, and I just pulled out.
Very good.
Thank you.
I love this. Very good. So what happens when you pull one out and then the others roll?
They don't. They're all done perfectly. That there's not going to be a fallout.
Oh, elastic band job.
No, just have them all. I'll send you a picture.
Good.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Let me just come and organise your house.
Great. You got Anytime.
Honestly, I flipping love doing that. If walking wardrobe goes tits up, I'm turned into an organizer.
Yeah, no problem. You and Charlene, Jesus, you'd be something.
She would do
everything booked out though.
No, she'd be practical, and I'd be like, for aesthetically, I'd be like, no, let me see, that looks pretty that way, and she'd be like, you're not going to wear it. I could see it.
So
anyway, who do we have in next podcast episode?
So excited for this. I don't know if she's in the car park or not yet, but it is Linda from Valentine, and I'm so excited.
I know.
I've known Linda this years, and so do you. Like, we
Through
know
Laura,
her so well.
I just love her.
So I'm like, why do we not have her on sooner? So I'm so excited because she is mighty crack, and I mean mighty crack. So
mighty crack. And also, I feel like she's so relatable, but she has had so much going on with Valentine. They have a fabulous new store opening in Rushmere, and I am gagging to hear everything about it. But I am sure, like everything, there's been ups and downs.
Oh, yeah. And do you know what? That's what I love about her. She's so honest, and honestly, she makes me howl.
I'm going to have to put a swearing ban on the both of you here in this next episode.
No swearing.
Peter and Anne will be straight on it. But that was fun.
That was fun, girlies. So good to catch up.